This is a test of the emergency T-Man video system. If this were a real video, it would be accompanied by great special effects and music, not cheesy stuff supplied by Windows Movie Maker. Thank you for your attention, and again, this is just a test.
Yeah, I started working on the rear end today because the rear end is pretty much square, you know, so that wouldn't be that hard to do. But the front end, from where I'm at now, everything tapers in, so I'm going to have to, you know, set something up to the point to where it's going to taper in at 3.25 degrees from the rear end. But here it is, right here. Welded them up, put the caps on the ends there, moved it out so that way in the event if I don't know if he's going to want me to ground all these welds off, because initially this vehicle is supposed to look rough and tough and, you know, Mad Maxy kind of, you know, so I'm wondering if he's going to want me to weld or to grind all the welds down to the point to where it's all flush and fluid, or just leave them as is. I would much rather prefer grinding them, so that way I can hide all the big, you know, bird shit looking pieces. Yep, so it tapers down in front, down there, by the leg of the table. And this here, initially it only extended out to about like, I think it was like 41 inches or something like that. No, it was like 38 or something, and then we had to extend it all the way out because he's putting a box back here. And the distance from where the front end is going to start will be welded down there, it's going to be tapering in, like I said, and then from the bottom where the floor is at to the bottom of this bar should be 15 inches. And so what I did is I cut a piece of steel 15 inches long right there, tack welded it onto the back there, so that way this whole thing comes out to be even. And it looks pretty dang even to me. Not too bad. Okay, well, you can't really tell whether it's even right there or not. Oh well. You know something? If I would have known that I would have liked working with steel when I was younger, I would have totally focused on doing this kind of stuff. I don't know why it was never anything in my family. Nobody ever worked with steel. Nobody was ever had that type of career or job or anything like that. So I don't know. It's just kind of odd how I like messing with it so much. But anyways, oh, that reminds me. Can you hear this song? Man, this song totally brings me back to the day when I was dating this one girl. We used to listen to that song, and I don't know, that was a nice time. We used to dance to that song and everything, sing it, yelling it in her car. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, but we broke up, and she just didn't want to stick around with me, which does kind of remind me. Now that I look back on all my ex-girlfriends, do you have any idea how many of them totally told me that I would never amount to nothing, that I'd be a loser for the rest of my life, that I'd never ever do anything with my life? Yeah, whatever. That does kind of make me think about possibly doing some videos. I'm thinking about doing a few videos where I talk about a lot of my ex-girlfriends. And you guys wouldn't believe some of the crap that I've gone through with some of them, man. Oh, God. And you know what's kind of funny is that every single one of them always said, "You're never going to amount to nothing. You're a loser." And then they take off and go off with somebody else. You know, it was just like, well, you know, something. Okay, whatever. They could see me now. Now, realistically, a lot of my exes, I'm pretty sure, are making more money than I am. But the thing is that I'm more popular, and I've got more influence on people to be able to watch my videos and just laugh at how dumb some of my stuff is.
Clinical tests show that when you click on the subscribe button, you become cool.